Diamonds in the lotus of light and dark, individuality, omnipotent hue, diamonds in the lotus of light and dark, individuality. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am, I am. I am, I am, I am. Your name, 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 your I am one with the sun. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the One. I am one with the Father. I am one with the Son. I am one with the Spirit. I am one with the Spiritus Christus, Spiritus Christus, Spiritus Sancti. Holy, 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 holy Mother, Father, God, Almighty, most merciful, compassionate, one without a second. We come to thee with an open heart, quiet mind, invoking thy holy and precious Spirit to come, 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 descend, 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 and manifest, 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 manifesting in, through, and about us, creating within each and every one of us a clear and perfect channel in the Christ. Guide us, protect us, illuminate our way. Make us thy brilliant star, attracting only that which honors us. Cast out, cast out, cast out all death, disease, and suffering, all threats, intimidation, and fear. Cast out the dark matrix in our mind, the dross in our mind, burning away all evil thoughts, and create within each and every one of us a great channel, a channel of light, the Christ light, so that we may connect to the one mind, the one without a second. Let us all connect our heart to Gaia's heart, our sacred heart to Gaia's sacred heart, our heart to our sun, the moon, the stars, the great center sun, to their sacred heart. May we all continue to evolve and manifest beauty here in earth and on earth. May right intent help us to understand the law of attraction, the law of manifestation, God's law, universal law of one. Keep us in thy holy and protective light as we rejoice and sing, welcoming
the beauty of the coming of the ages, this new age revelation. Praise be to God. Amen and amen. Om Tat Sat Om. Oh, many blessings and welcome. Welcome to our Sunday service, and thank you so much for joining us today. And today's service is on the law of attraction. And but first of all, we would like to thank all of you for not only joining us, but for all of your support, for supporting us through your donations, through Amazon Smile, through your positive vibration, for sending us your love, keeping us in your prayers. We truly are grateful to all of you. And without you, and this is the truth, without you, we wouldn't exist. So thank you. Thank you all. And so what inspired us to share with you the law of attraction today? Yesterday, Reverend Joseph and I were watching the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductions and all the people that were being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And mostly all of them were of the 60s generation, of my generation, of the baby boomers. And so many of them were in their mid 70s, late 60s, and they performed. It was amazing. Not all of them were classically trained, but Pat Benatar, having been classically trained, she still belted it out the only way that she could. And there were the Eurythmics, there was Lionel Richie, Dolly Parton, you name it. And I was in awe, and so was the audience. And the audience was on their feet as each one of them accepted their awards. I mean, there were many more who accepted their awards and who performed at the same time. And I thought, wow, here's so many singers. Once I remember in the 60s saying, once you're past 30, you're part of the establishment, you no longer can sing, can do things. You're old. Then it became 50, then it 40, 50, and now there's no age limit. There's no old. There's all possibility. And there was one performer who was inducted into the Hall of Fame, who was still young, Eminem. And I didn't even know he was rock and roll because he's a rapper, hip hop, and that generation. But he was able, as well as Dolly Parton, who was considered country, to create a bridge to all genres because they inspired the people who sing rock and roll and who continue to sing in that rock and roll era. It's what Eminem taught me about intent. I judged. I thought, I mean, he uses the F word, he uses his young life was not pretty, as some of you know. He grew up in the ghetto, 8 Mile, Chicago. What, not Chicago, what is it? Detroit, thank you. But the thing is, great survivor and great talent. And he had the audience on their feet. He made people feel good using words that we don't care to use, language depicting different scenarios with language that we don't care to use. And he was just, pouring his heart out, singing from his heart. And his intent was more than just to express this anger or express frustration or to express all these negative feelings. It was to bring people together, saying, hey, I understand how you feel, how you've suffered, but we can all rise above it. We can all move forward. We don't have to be stuck in that lower vibration. So he uses some of the negativity that we say is very dark and part of the dark matrix, and uses it to uplift people. And let me tell you, I could feel that energy. It gave me goosebumps. And I don't even care for rap. I don't even care for hip hop. I mean, I wasn't exposed to it, let's put it that way. But now I have a whole different perception and perspective of different of so-called music that I thought was evil. And yes, it can be used against us as well as for us, but I'm beginning to understand more and more what that beyond this third dimension, it's not about bad or good. What raises our vibration is really our intention and what we focus on, and how our vibration and how we touch other people, how we inspire others. And it's still I'm still doing my best to understand all of this, because I still feel that the effects of judgment, of being judged, and especially about art and creativity. And so, what does all of this have to do with law of attraction? Everything. Because we have an experience and are experiencing the new moon from that we celebrated on 11/24, November 24th, on Thanksgiving Day. And the new moon energy is all about, well, since Thanksgiving, being grateful. So what are we being grateful for? Prosperity. It's really pushing us forward or encouraging us to move forward in this energy of great prosperity and of money, to put it bluntly. I know there's all types of prosperity, but money is one thing that human beings, that we're all grappling with and gaining understanding. Because for eons of time, we have been feeling on a subconscious level suppressed by those who had money, or that money is evil, or if you don't use your money a certain way, then it is not good. If you don't donate to charity, then you are selfish, and so on and so forth. I mean, that's a judgment that many of us still have. And so for lifetime after lifetime, we have been preparing ourselves for this moment, for this very moment. Every time we embodied, it was moving us to this self-realization, to this moment of awakening, that whatever we are receiving, whatever we are giving, whatever we are holding on to, that is what we are manifesting in our daily life, moment to moment. And right now, the universe is sending us so much energy, asking us, encouraging us to receive this energy of great prosperity, of abundance, and money. So what is the law of attraction? Okay, it's energy, right? And it defines our ability. This is a quote: defines our ability to attract into our life what we focus on. Well, that's only part of it. We printed out some quotes that most of them are from Stephen Richards, author of Cosmic Ordering, and You Can Be Successful, as well as some other books, Think Your Way to Success, Let Your Dreams Run Free. Well, this is what some of his quotes. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Minds are like flowers. They only open when the time is right. When you connect to the silence within you, that is when you make sense of the disturbance going on around you. The true measure of success is how many times you can bounce back from failure. The discontent and frustration that you feel is entirely your own creation. Our way of thinking creates good or bad outcomes. When you concentrate your energy purposely on the future possibility that you aspire to realize, your energy is passed on to it and makes it attracted to you with a force stronger than the one you directed towards it. And there are so many more. And what we're also realizing, it's more than just the mind. As you think, so shall it be, and so shall you be. It's more than think and be rich. We've spent eons of time glorifying the mind and giving it so much power that we've subjugated ourselves to the mind. With going back to the law of attraction, with the law of attraction, in this third dimension, goes hand in hand the law of repulsion. So whatever positive you thought, you are attracting to yourself. You are repulsing its exact opposite. You are repulsing the negative to attract the positive. If you really, truly think and believe, I am worthy, you are repulsing every unworthy thought. So you can't have one without the other in this world of duality. And this brings in, because as you repulse and attract, there is that instant that we're creating a vacuum. And as we know, nature abhors a vacuum. It's just like when we are restructuring, we talked about restructuring. There is that instant when there is that chaos, when you are letting go of the old structure and rebuilding a new structure. There is that instant of chaos. When God said, let there be light, there was an instant of chaos. So, back to nature abhors a vacuum. So you start to fill, the more and more you fill that space up, every cell of your being, with only that which honors you. That or something better, and so on and so forth. And it starts to change the cells in the body. And it's at the same time, more and more of that is being attracted, of thatness is being attracted. This is why we ask, whenever we cloak ourselves, we don't have a cloak, we don't ask for a cloak that keeps everything out. We ask for a permeable shield so that only that which honors us can enter. Do you see where we're going with this? This is all connected to the law of attraction. Every law of attraction, law of repulsion, law of manifestation, law of abundance, and so on and so forth, is all the same, all connected to the one, the law of one. Therefore, And there is a law that's connected to the law of attraction. As above, so below. And it has to do, this aspect of that law has to do with our chakras. Energy coming in from the sun, from the center sun, from the stars, from the moon, from the planets. We're all connected. All that coming in from the galaxies, from our starseed family, starts to be quantified, qualified, step down, transformed. What we see, what we create within our vision, what our intent is, what we speak, the truth, if we recognize the truth, if we're at peace here at the throat, it all starts to filter into our heart. And our heart is the center of this universe. And these are what we call the higher realities. And now it starts to filter into the lower realities. And it's up to our mind. The mind is the bridge to our heart and bridge to our emotions and body. And so this is why we put so much stock into the mind, because we started to disconnect from the higher realities. And so, what is happening? Yes, we said the power of the mind, the power that we give the mind, was part of the plan of the dark matrix, yes. But we were given something even more powerful. Because everything, as we said, step down, transforms into the physical body, the temple. Because it holds the secrets. The physical body has the map to how we think, what we believe. It shows in personology, everything. In our DNA, our chromosomes. And so, we can go on and on. The physical body that a lot of us abuse and think it's lowly is our connection to the Earth star, is our connection to all our senses and how we experience this life. And our mind dissects it, makes it reasonable that this is what is happening, or and creates systems. But we were given a physical body with the Merkaba, with Melchizedek vortex in it, so that we can remember that we are golden spirals of light. This is what all the sun, moon, stars, planets, galaxies, solar systems, they are speaking to us, our starseed family, bringing us to this moment. connecting to us. So we are this 5-pointed star with one head, 2 arms, 2 legs. And when we start to connect to the higher realms, to our starseed family, to the galaxies, to the center sun, our sun, the moon, and so on and so forth, there's a channel of light that anchors us to the center of the earth, the hollow earth, to Gaia's beating heart, to Gaia's sacred heart, connecting all sacred hearts, all hearts together, making us one, making us a 6-pointed star, an interlocking 6-pointed star. And so once we start using this and really not putting the mind above the body or putting anything on a pedestal above us, it's telling us don't put a deity, anyone, because we are that above who I am. So this, once we are connected through gratitude, through right intention, through, through our experience, we start to attract that, the all possible, the energy from the sun, all the suns, the moons, the planets, the galaxies, our family, beyond our ancestors. So, how do we get this connection? How is by understanding or getting in touch. Maybe we don't even have to understand. But by getting in touch with our true nature, being our authentic self. And so how do we do this? By connecting to nature's true nature. Going out into nature. Really feeling the earth under our feet. Touching the earth, sensing, using our senses, feeling the wind, the breath, the sun. The sun is always speaking to us. The mineral kingdom, the fairy kingdom, God's kingdom come, His will be done. It's through all the kingdoms. And we experience God's kingdoms as one when we go out into nature. We feel the fire, the earth, the water. And we are mostly water. There's so much that nature can teach us. There's so much. As we go within, deeper and deeper within, we can bring it out in a way that we can touch all of nature. So when we go out, we are in. This is when there's no in or out, up or down, hot or cold. and so on and so forth. No time, no space. And the law of attraction, the law of repulsion, the law of manifestation, the law of, we can go on and on. The greater controls the lesser. All of that is the law of one, bringing us to the one. Yes, we are so used to living our lives inside our heads. Our minds have created a reality that separates us from the one. Our minds have created a reality of judgment, conclusions, opinions, and prejudices. I thought I was I was doing well without, with judging and not judging and so on and so forth, because that's a biggie that keeps us here in the third dimension. Until I saw groups of people in their own way have changed the world and are still changing the world in their own way. These inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all of them said they did it in the way that they knew best. That if they listened to those who thought they knew best, they wouldn't be where they are today. They followed their heart. They followed their dream. They followed their intuition. They took the risk. They had faith. They had belief. And they still have it. To go on stage when you're 70-some years old in front of millions of people takes great courage. Believe me. I know. And to be able to move people in such a way that, only they could do. That's a miracle, what we call a miracle. But to them, it's not a miracle. To them, it's their creation. It's part of who they are. I know there's not all positive and all negative to the story. Yeah, if we did some investigating, I'm sure there's some dirt we can dig up on these people, but why? It's important we see the best. We see the results. We see the beauty that you create, they create, I create. We don't have to dig up the dirt. See the intention. See the fact, the results, and move on from there. Take it and then let it go. Yes. We are told, as parents, that to truly love your child, you must be able to let them fly, let them go. to let them go, let them fly. And this is true with everything. Tell yourself, I love money. If you truly love money, be willing to let it go. Let it fly. If you truly love your talent and what you're doing, let it go. Let it fly. Don't let anything, anyone else's opinion, stop you. If you truly love anything, love is freedom. Love is the key in belief, in faith. It's love in all of them, in truth. And what happens when love and truth join forces? It becomes violet, turning darkness into light, transmuting, and then transfiguring into light. There is only one, and we are one. We are united as one. Thank you. And please prepare for deep level meditation. Relax. And go deeply within. Deep within the inner seeing. Deep within our inner being. And use our mind, our full will, as a tool. Be the master of it. A tool for discrimination. Discernment. And this is by being the master of our will body. So now see a golden ray of light or ball of light above our heads. Let's say 300 feet above our heads. Golden white ball descending into our crown and moving throughout our body, touching every cell, rejuvenating, giving life to every cell of our being. And see it descend, this ball of light descending out through the soles of our feet, into the earth star chakra, into the earth, into the center of Gaia. And back up, up, up. Blessing this planet, blessing our feet and our entire body. Now see it going up through our crown and back down again. But before it comes back down, it's spreading its light to the sun, moon, stars, planets, galaxies, solar systems. As well as gathering light. And now it starts its descent back into our crown. And into our heart. And from our heart, it radiates out, out, out. And this light burns away all evil thoughts in our solar plexus and all the organs, all the glands, all the systems in our body, especially our digestion, is healed. And there's a rainbow all around us. Now, just breathe and go deeper and deeper within. And we are connecting now to the great healers, the great healers of Hollow Earth. We are connecting now to our angels, and visualize a hand dipping, just a hand coming out from infinity, God's hand, dipping itself into the very blue waters of Hollow Earth. And at the bottom, there are jewels. Precious gems. But the hand picks a beautiful ruby. The rays from the ruby shoot out. Into our hearts. And into anywhere where there is pain. The rays from this beautiful red stone is shooting laser beam lights bringing youth and vitality to the cells of our body. And all the great healers of Hollow Earth, the angels, our spiritual helpers, are blessing each and every one of us. And tell yourself, I am ready to receive. And as soon as you're ready to receive, a brilliant sapphire golden light fills the atmosphere. Now the red ruby is returned to the bottom of this tranquil sea, and the hand disappears. The arm of God disappears. Now see a crystalline river flowing from infinity, flowing into the center of our being. And see a twin river flowing from the throne of God, revealing our all possibility. See these two rivers flowing into one. Now we are shining as 10,000 times 10,000 suns. Clear crystal firelight. Now bring this energy back, 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 up through the soles of our feet, down through the center of our crown, in through the palms of our hands, whirling at the threefold flame of our heart, breathing new life, new light, new energy into every cell of our being. And when we're all the way into our body, rub the palms of our hands together and cup them gently over the eyes. We may do this now. Blessings. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining us today. We love you very, very much. And many, many, many blessings of love and light.